Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Everquest Old School. And on tonight's episode, I am joined by.
Shalara the
Boom! The
shaman.
ghost. Oh, sorry, guys. Go ahead, Dark Dragon.
Shalara the shaman, played by Dark Dragon.
And I'm Thoom, the friendly ghost, guys, because you can't even see me. What?
He's
What?
actually not on the game with us tonight. He's on the Skype call. He will be joining us later on in a few more videos down the road. But for now, I went ahead and logged on with Dark Dragon, and I am over here by the monk trainer. This is exactly where it starts here. I'm playing an Iskar monk. And Dark Dragon, what character are you playing?
Shaman.
And so this is really nice. Most zones do not start you right next to your trainer. My trainer is right here in front of me. In fact, you go into your inventory. You can right click here on your guild summons. You can read it if it will open up. There we go. And it says, this broodling has reached the age of rebirth. The broodling is called forth to Cabilis to begin training in the art of fist and tail. Within the walls of the Court of Pain shall I wait. This summons shall be presented to me upon arrival. Disciplines await Grand Master Glox, the Swift-Tail Cast. And as you can see right here in front of us, that is the Grand Master Glox. So you don't even have to step from where they spawn you. You literally just have to turn. When I first came in, I was facing this wall right here. So just turn right here to the left, look at the guy, come in here, and you can just give him this little note right here, trade it to him. Make sure you're only trading in one item at a time. You really don't want to, unless it asks for multiple things, it's usually better off to give them one at a time and never stack them because you'll lose all the items if they're ever stacked. So if they ask for 4 bone chips, just give them 4 bone chips, one in each one of the slots. So let's go ahead and give them that and see what happens.
Wait,
It's
now,
only
are you the broodling?
What's that?
Are you the broodling? Is it? They calling you the broodling?
Right.
Okay, cool. That's actually a nice touch.
it's only the original races that make you run all over the place trying to find your dude. They discovered later on, hey, this person just started playing. Maybe we shouldn't make them have to run through a zone to find this one dude.
I actually like that. I didn't like it when I first started, but I like the fact that it's a little harder because it's not very easy on you. They do just kind of throw you in the deep end and say, "Hey, have fun." Like there's no let's lead me by the nose the moment I log into the game. And this game doesn't do that whatsoever. So
Well, for that first quest, I mean, come on.
nah, I like it.
Just
I like
spawn
just
next to the
throw
dude.
me into an open world and see if I swim. You know, and a lot of people will be like, "Oh, this sucks. I'm out of here." Well, I mean that's fine. There's more stuff for me then. It's because the people who stay are dedicated and they're going to have a much more fun time grouping with other people who are dedicated, rather than joining somebody in a group only for them to leave like 5 minutes down the road. That doesn't normally happen in a game like this, unless it's like a weird emergency. They log on and then like somebody their car breaks down. They're like, "Oh, dude, I wasn't planning for it, but I got to go help them out."
Bacon.
So I
All
went
right.
ahead and I got a Shackle of Dust. It's a lore item, no trade. Slot for the wrist, 2 AC. Weight is 0.8 pounds. Size is small. Class for monk. And the races are human and Iskar can wear this. It's pretty nice. I mean, you really have to worry about your race in this, or not your race. You got to worry about your weight on this class right here because weight will lower your AC. Now, I went ahead and put most of my points into stamina. I put 20 points into it, gave me 95. And the reason
Nice.
behind that is they say that it's a lot harder to get gear that has the stats you want, which are dexterity and agility, that also have stamina on them. And so if you put a little bit extra points, they suggested anyways that you should go to at least 100 or above to 105 to start with, and that gives you a nice little buffer. And then of course later down the road when you get to high end stuff and you're like, "Oh, I really wish I had an extra 10 or 15 points," you do, rather than later on where you just can't get the gear because it doesn't exist. So that's why I went with that route.
Stamina's the hardest to get.
For your guy, yeah, you
No,
definitely.
for everybody.
Well, I mean,
Well, except for warriors, because warriors' stamina is basically their main stat. But
right,
like
and so it's not
for
that.
a cleric, you'll find tons of gear with wisdom on it, but it'll never really have much stamina. And for a shaman, you'll find tons of wisdom, but you won't really find much stamina. Stamina is the more difficult stat to beef up.
Well, my cleric never really needed stamina. He always had high resist. He always had good control of his aggro in the first place, and so
That's
therefore,
because you're a hacks.
my what?
You're a hacks.
I don't know what that is. Talking about like hacking the game?
Hacks. But anyway, so you turn that in. Can you come outside now?
Yeah, I'm outside. I'm looking around, seeing if I can find you. I am in front of the Court of Pain. I am off to the. I don't know how much water. I've never been in this zone, to be honest, guys. I kind of came here when it first came out back in the day, and I wasn't really impressed with it. And I didn't really like the way the characters looked. I'm not a real big fan of the Iskars. But I figured, I'll give it a try and see maybe what we can do with it. I did go out and hunt in the outside area for a little bit, so I do know that part somewhat, but not very well. I did like the areas out there. I just never really got to go inside the town. The Iskars really don't like anybody, and nobody really likes the Iskars, so unless... Oh, there you are. Wow, look at your character right there, man.
I love Cabilis, man. I love the
Hey,
Iksar. So I'm
I
the
like that
I'm
tail.
the exact opposite of you, AC. I think they're neat, man. It's one of the reasons why I love Kunark so much is
Oh,
because
I'm
of
not
it.
putting them down. I know
Oh
plenty
no,
of
I know
people
you're
love
not.
these guys. I'm just saying for my
Yeah,
personal... Everybody has a different taste on
Here,
whether they like a certain class. Some people love ogres,
definitely.
some people love humans, and to each their own. But for me, it
race.
just never really did it for me. So that's one of the reasons I don't know that much about this race, which is another reason I want to come back and play it for the first time, really, when I'm coming back for the second time in this game, is to do some of the stuff that I kind of skipped over the first time. And this is definitely one of those things. So I have no clue where we're going. So if you have any idea where the front of the
Dude,
city is,
I'm the one who hasn't played in over 10 years, so
I'm the
I'm
one who
going to follow
knows.
you.
I'm the
yeah,
one who
we're
knows.
gonna. I wish Kevin was here because you
No,
actually
we
know
don't
this
want to
area
go
pretty
that way.
well. We don't want to go this way.
No, this is a dead
I'm
end.
actually
This is
gonna make
where
an
you
Iksar, guys, when I can
Here,
get internet connection and
let me show you
join
real
them.
quick, though.
Just in
Come here.
case.
This is where they had me start, was right up this little ramp right in front of Prime Hydrophant Vac right here.
And that's who you had to turn your stuff into.
Yep, and he gave me one of those.
They do look pretty cool though, man. I gotta give it to him on the. Holy crap! Look at that wall. What is this? A discotheque? What is this?
No, if you go through it, it teleports you upstairs.
Well, I know. I figured that much out, but I'm just saying, like, as far as the look goes, like, what in the world? Why is it flashing like that? All you need is some go-go dancers in the corner or something. You got yourself a nightclub in here. This is a little weird. So it gave you a pretty nice weapon. Why would it give you a weapon? I thought it always
That
gave
I
you
don't
a
know, man.
piece of armor or something.
Yeah, I'm a shaman. Why are you giving me a weapon? That should be like for a warrior.
Oh, look at the furniture, guys. That is very like a Halloween-esque. I would imagine something like that being in a like a haunted house with like vampires or something. That's kind of cool. I like it, but
Yeah.
it's different. What, is there anything to come up here to?
Nope. That's all there is.
Just a ladder?
Yeah.
Oh no, there's something over there.
Yeah, it's just a dead end though.
No, you can go up one more level. Let's see.
Yeah, it's a dead end.
But it's not. There's a room over here. I want to get in there. If I can make it. Oh, I can't. I'm not gonna be able to make that. Sucks. But there is a room in there with a ladder, and of course it's gonna dead end like you said. But there is
Oh,
a
crap,
room,
where
and
the hell am I?
I don't know, where'd you go?
Oh my god. Where am I?
I don't know. We're both taking damage. I'm gonna look at my abilities real quick here. Let's
Hey,
see
that's
what we
taking
have.
damage.
I have
Oh,
Bind Wound, Forge, Kick, Mend, Sense Heading, Fishing, Begging, Inspect, and Open. Now, Mend, what level do I get that at? Is that right now, or?
that's a skill.
Well, yeah, it's a skill, but it's one that I have to earn, right? At a certain level.
Um,
Where are you at, anyways? Are you still
uh,
inside the
I'm,
building?
no, I'm back where
He's in the
we
building,
started
baby.
Oh, okay, yeah, there you
upstairs.
go. Jump down, man. You'll see me over here to the side.
I
I'm
feel like a
outside.
third wheel, guys.
Okay, if you click, where'd you go now?
I'm still
There you
over
go.
here.
All right, if
So,
you click,
no,
if you
but I was
click
gonna say,
the fist on your actions window, and you right click on one of the empty squares, it'll show you all of the skills that you have right now.
oh no, I already know that. I'm just saying, like, at what level do you get to put a point into that?
I don't know, probably 16.
Somebody gave me inner fire, so there's a shot. Oh no, that was you. Are you still with me or no?
Yep, I'm right behind you. Oh, that's what I'm missing. My follow button.
Okay, so guys, I do apologize if it's kind of weird just running around here looking for the exit. This is one of the reasons I actually like this game is there is this learning period where you can't find your way out of the town very easily sometimes, or you're trying to find your trainer, or a whole bunch of things like that. It really does add to the excitement. Like, you're really exploring right now. You don't know where you're at, and you're trying to find your way out, and the city is not made specifically just to help you out. Like, it doesn't start you in one location and say, okay, there's the exit,
Lost you.
and there's all these NPCs right here next to it, and it just kind of oh crap, I zoned. Okay, well, this is definitely not the way to go, I am sure. This looks more like a sewer of some sort.
I'm at the House of Pain. I don't know which way you went.
I think if you actually follow the water, you'll come to one of the newbie. I think it's Cabilis is bordered by two newbie zones. There's the Fill the Bone, and then there's the other one on the other side. And I can't remember the other one too well, except maybe that was a little bit greener in the Fill the Bone. But yeah, I think if you follow the sewers, if you follow the water in the sewers, I used to swim there because Iksars, they start with really high swimming ability. So I would just swim through the sewers and explore and stuff like that and try and find my way. And I seem to remember that leading me to one of the newbie zones. I could be mistaken, I probably am, but that's what I seem to remember.
Okay, well, let me go back and get Dark Dragon, and then we can follow those sewers, because I guess maybe that's going to lead us out. It went to Cabilis West, so...
Let me look up a map for you guys, since I'm not in the game.
Yeah, that's where we want to go.
Oh, if that's where we want to go, then I was heading the right direction.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
See, I thought you went here into the Court of Pain.
No, that's where I started.
The Court of Pain, such a cool name. It's like the House of Pain. You guys listen to the House of Pain back in the day?
No, I did watch the movie. What was that? The House of 1,000 Corpses or something like that.
By Rob Zombie.
Yeah, that was not a good movie. I'm not a big fan of horror movies.
No, hold on. That was not a horror movie. It was a gore movie.
Yeah, that was a gore grinder, choppy up movie.
Yeah, there's no difference nowadays. I never see the difference between a gore fest and a horror movie. What would be your difference between those two?
A horror movie is scary.
Yeah, a horror movie has more subtlety, has more build up. In your grind horror movies, you got people just chasing you around with a chainsaw. Like, you know, but there is build up. I mean, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the 1974 version, was a horror movie.
Yes, but it did have a lot of gore in it.
It did have the grind, yeah. It did have the grind.
It was a horror movie.
Again, like you're saying, basically they both have a little bit of everything in it, and it just kind of seems like, how do you tell the difference between the two?
Have you seen Insidious or any of the movies like that? That's what I consider to be a horror movie. There's not a lot of gore, it's more ghostly and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I consider to be horror.
I'm sitting here waiting for you to zone in. Where the Smurf are you?
I zoned in at the exact same time you did, and I thought you were following me, man.
Amazing you guys can hear
even
the game that I'm playing. I hope that you can anyway.
What game are you playing?
The Last Stand.
Oh, okay. So I guess we're going to come down this way. It did look like there was a boat in the water. I was just checking those NPCs to kind of see what they had for sale. I don't think this is the right way, is it? I mean, this looks like another part of the city. It's like another quarter.
Now we go to the outside.
Yeah, but how do we get there? I'm following the water, but I don't see any. Oh, this is kind of cool. There's some ice down here. Looks like there's some wreckage or something. We're going to have to come back and explore this town one day and just kind of go through and see what all the NPCs have to say and whether they have any good stuff for them. Yeah, this looks like a dead end, guys. I mean, there might be a cave over here, but...
Uh-oh.
Horselick Woods?
Horselick Wood?
I don't...
That's a higher level zone.
So stay out of that one?
Go out there and see if there's any newbie creatures at the beginning there. I don't think there is. I think Horselick's is like level 15 to 25 or something like that, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, we'll check it out, but yeah, I'm hoping we find something.
Is it green outside? Is there a lot of greenery?
We haven't even zoned yet. I'm zoning right now.
But yeah, a gore movie is pretty much all about blood, guts, and gore.
Yep.
It's not really a scary movie. It's not a boo movie.
None of them are scary, if you ask me. I've never seen any movie that's ever scared me other than the Blair Witch Project. And the only reason that one was even somewhat scary is when it first came out, I was working in the movie theater, and everybody said that one was based off of actual footage, and the footage actually looked like it could be.
Oh, that is a hunk of
Of
bull.
course
Yeah.
it is. Of course it is. But I was too stupid and too young at the time to know any better, and so I went into that movie watching it with that in mind, and it would just scare the crap out of me. But any other movie out there, like Friday the 13th, Jason, those kind of movies. I mean, any movie. I've never watched a movie and been like, oh, I'm scared.
Can I tell you something? Friday the 13th is based off of a real story that happened at a lake in the Adirondacks in New York State.
Oh yeah, it could be based off of a real story, but I'm not actually watching real footage of people being shot and tortured and stuff like that. That's frightening.
So
Like Faces of Death.
I don't even want to watch that because
Ah.
that one's just a snuff film. I mean, oh,
It
these
is
guys
basically-
are
That's exactly what it is.
these guys
yeah.
are yellow to us, so we can hunt these guys, especially with two of us. Yeah, let's come over here and kill one of these scale wolf cub guys.
Fish.
Just try it out.
Starting movies on the more slicks. Okay. I thought that was what I thought I remembered that correctly. I guess I did. Good.
Faces
go.
of Death just made me hungry.
That's disgusting.
It is kind of disgusting, guy.
I can't
Yeah.
believe you're out damaging me, man. That's crazy.
It's because of my weapon, man.
Yeah, it's still kind of weird that they gave you a weapon to start with. I've never heard of them doing that before.
Oh, right?
Out of all the people they can give a weapon to, I would assume the monk would be a warrior and the monk maybe, but it's still, even then, I would just say go with the armor, which is what they did with every other class I've ever started with. Breastplate, a robe, this guy got shackles, the little bracer thing, and I think that's part of a quest, isn't it? That you can get like all the different kind of shackles. I've seen shamans do that, I think. Maybe it was the monks that I don't know. I watched so many videos on YouTube. There we go. How much experience did we get from that? Let's look at that real quick, guys. Wow, an entire bubble of experience from one kill.
Wow,
That-
really?
Yeah, this is the double experience weekend,
Yeah,
right?
it's double experience week. That's right.
Ugh. I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, AC loves double experience, guys. He wishes
Yeah.
it would happen more often.
Yeah, you can completely tell. I'm so into getting twice as much experience. I'd be completely fine with getting half, or yeah, dude, guys, they gotta do that one day. Do
That's a
half
right.
half
Oh,
month
God.
instead of just weekends. Do like
People
a
would never play it. People would never
Can you
play
pull
it.
it
oh
out
yeah,
of
they
the
would, but that's
tree?
what I'm saying. You got to do it for like an entire month, not just for like a weekend. And that way, when these people are like jonesing for their Everquest fix, they got to come on and they got to go on like the slowest grind they've ever had, or make the heck levels like 5 times worse than they already are. I'm really just ticking off everybody who's watching right now because they're
I'm
gonna
about
hate
to
my guts.
Find out where you live and shoot.
But I'd be perfectly fine with it. In fact, going from Unrest, which gets us tons and tons of experience, I leveled like 10 levels there in like a week. And then when I started hunting with you guys over in the pass, where you don't get any double experience or any extra experience for a dungeon, I think we've been over there for like a month now, and I've gained like maybe a level. So I'm actually liking that better. I'm liking the fact that we're leveling a lot slower. We're able to enjoy our time, check out more zones, give ourselves time
Yeah,
to
but-
explore.
Dude, you're talking about making level 59 10 times longer? Are you crazy?
I
No,
know what
that
you're saying,
would be
AC,
perfect,
and
man.
I agree with a lot of it. There are characters like Thune that I want to, I want to go slow. I want to take my time. I want to make sure that when we get to a point where we're high level and stuff like that, I want to be this really good puller. I want to know most of the zones. So I know exactly what you're saying.
Well, it's not even
But
like just
Thune-
building up the skill. It's actually, I like the fact that everybody goes slower, because when everybody's going slower, that means you get to group with them more often.
I do
And-
not want to go slow with Corvellis. I want to level fast with Corvellis. I do not want to wait. I mean,
But
he's
you can
gonna
already
be-
do that. You can already do that. You just go to zones that have the double experience or the 200% experience or whatever the case is, like Unrest or Mistmore.
I could double experience tonight if anybody would have public Wi-Fi available.
Well, yeah, that too. But I'm just saying, like, there's already zones built into the game for people who want to go fast. But for everybody else, there's tons and tons of zones that are just normal or even slower than normal.
Like
And yet,
Oasis.
yeah, and that's why I'm perfectly fine with them just keeping it the way it is. They don't even have to do what I was saying, where they lower it down. But I just
Hey,
don't like the double experience
You were
weekends because
closer to him and he ran over here and attacked me?
you got the aggro, man. And for
You're up here, dude.
some reason they just do not want to attack my monk. I'll start the fight and you like take. Oh, you got another one on you, man. Watch
Oh
out.
my god.
You might have to run or something. I can't help you out. I have no taunt. Oh, there you go. You actually landed your heel in the middle of a fight. I cannot believe the way your guy is dressed, though. That is just the weirdest outfit in the world. He's wearing some kind of like, what would you
It's
call
a
that? Like
chick.
a loincloth or a baby diaper or something that's like, because it's just weird looking.
It's a
That's
thong.
awesome.
No, that's not even close to being a thong.
It's a thong for an Iksar.
No, no. Victoria will have some really harsh words to say about that.
Uh,
Victoria's Secret.
It's not a secret anymore. Let's see. We got a.
oh yeah, you forgot to turn split on too.
Oh, I never turn that on, especially as a monk.
Yeah, some people, his monk doesn't want to split.
Do you want me to not split?
I always want people to not split. Because
Okay.
all that does, is, especially at low levels, is it takes silver when you actually manage to get it and converts it for you into copper. Which is like the worst thing you can possibly do because nobody wants copper.
I'm
Ever.
fine with it.
At
I
any level.
always want copper. Dude.
No, no. At any level, people are always. I mean, maybe at like 1 and 2, you're fine with it, but the moment you actually start getting gear and you start worrying about your weight, there goes all your copper. Like, you're just going to destroy it. I really miss the days where you could throw it on the ground. I just liked the idea that, okay, I'll throw it on the ground, and even if nobody picks it up, at least somebody has the chance to. I just hate destroying it, like, because then it's gone forever.
Eh. You
Oh.
just
We got some, yeah, we got some skulking runts out here. I don't know. Those are like giant orange gorillas or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not ready to attack, so I guess we're going to leave them alone for now. We will try killing one of those eventually, guys, just to see what faction you get, if any.
You
But
guys need to be on the other side of the city. You need to be in the field of bone.
Oh, let me know.
why is that?
Because it's just a better starter zone, from my understanding.
Well, we could try that one. We can explore this one for a few episodes and then
Be
go over
careful.
there.
I know that there's higher level mobs that will. Well, I think it's the same in the field of bones. If you get too far out, you're going to find mobs that are going to destroy you faster than
Yeah.
if you
Well,
stay close to the guards.
Yeah, there's always going to be stuff like that, but we're just going to kind of come out here and see what the zone has to offer. We're going to level pretty quickly. We're already one bubble away from leveling. That's pretty much just one kill, maybe two, depending on, exactly where that line falls, but that's just ridiculous. Like 10 kills? 10 kills and we got a level? I feel like I'm playing Everquest 2 or something. Which is not bad because I actually do a Let's Play of that. It's just a completely and totally different game. Holy
This
crap,
guy's
run.
red.
Run. Oh, I'm gonna die. You're gonna die. Oh, man. Bonecaster killed us, guys. Watch out for that guy.
Is he on my butt?
I'm sure he is now that I'm dead. Ooh, where's it gonna spawn me? This might be a long run back, depending on, if it spawns me back at the town. Or it could, sometimes what it does will spawn you out in the newbie area, which would be cool with me, except the fact that I gotta go back and get my corpse. And I don't know how to do that, so let's see where I am. I'm in the Field of Bones right now, guys. So it did spawn me
Great.
in the newbie area.
Okay, so you lost all your stuff over there.
I have to go back and get it, man. We'll have to find a way, because we have to get Dark Dragon over here somehow as well. So let's look around, see if we can find the entrance. It looks like this might be it over here. See if we can get back inside town. Yeah, this is going to be difficult, man. I don't know.
Consent me.
Yeah, give me a second.
Do 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 do.
/consent, guys. SHALARA.
Shalara.
Yeah. Oh, wait, this is the second character you made that's a woman.
Yeah, I'd rather look at a woman's butt than a dude's. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'd rather be first person or looking at my own butt.
I always play third.
I got a sexy butt, man. No matter what character I play, I always get a sexy butt.
Hey, if you think a hairy butt is sexy, all the best for you. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you never can see it because it's just armor, but I am east.
I don't know why I
We're
have
west earlier,
such
right?
Such a phobia about playing a woman character. It's weird for me. So I don't know why I'm like that, but
I don't have a phobia, but I would definitely have to act out the character if I was, man. I'd be going around calling everybody sweetheart.
honey pie.
Certain classes, I have to play a female. Other classes, I have to play a male.
I mean, I can see what you're saying. I'd much rather, have a female character and run around and look at her. But I don't know. It's just something about it. I can't do it.
I don't know. I always put myself into the position of the character I'm playing. And if I'm playing a female character, I have to react as if I was female, and I'm not. And I have no idea how that would react. I can be
Yeah,
sexist and I can
how you would
imagine
react.
how a
Yeah,
female would react, but
maybe we're sexist, brother. Maybe that's
no, no,
it.
I'm just saying, like, if I had to react how a female, it'd be me acting, and I'd have no clue. Okay, so now I know how to get there. We can come back in here. It's pretty easy.
You're very sexist.
I'm sure everybody is in some way or
I,
another. We kind of learned that from society
I'm
at some
not
point, but
sexist. I know for a fact I love women.
Sure, you're not sure.
you sound like Donald Trump, man.
Dude, I
Did you hear
love
that guy's? I'm not even gonna get into it, but holy crap!
Yeah, politics.
Yeah,
Politics.
that guy's responses though, man. He just, ugh, I don't
Dude,
know, man. It cracks me up and it makes me sick at the same time.
here's what I
I'm
find
rooting
funny.
for it, dude. I'm rooting for
The
it.
guy's declared bankruptcy twice in the past 20 years, and he's worth $9 billion. You know that guy hasn't done it all legally. There's no way to make $9 billion after declaring bankruptcy twice.
Are you back over there at the entrance already?
Yes.
Now,
Okay,
he
I'll be
only
out there. I'll be out there in a minute, guys.
bankruptcy for like two of his smaller companies, corporations, is my understanding. I mean, he didn't claim bankruptcy
No,
over as a
he
whole, but
declared
And I think
himself
guys, I'm gonna go ahead and run out there, and then on the next episode we're gonna run back. So we're gonna go ahead and end the episode here, guys. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely helps grow the channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, if you guys have any comments, any information on this area that you guys want to share with us, because as you can see, we're a bunch of news when it comes to this area for sure. And yeah, we could definitely use any tips that you might have. I think I might have gone the wrong way again. If you guys want to say anything before we head out.
I like
I'm
chicken
writing
guys.
it for your I'm writing it for your people right now.
Okay, well, again, guys, thanks for watching, and we will catch you next time.
Subscribe.